going tonight or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
Here we go.
And, GA, we've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But, Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
And Conley drops them both. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Dort. And a wide open look for SGA. Drains the three-pointer.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Here is Edwards.
Hey, yo, right here.
5 to shoot. Conley inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with the Timberwolves head coach.
Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, Gobert, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Randall against Holmgren. And that one drops.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
McDaniels against Williams. Holmgren in the high post. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Timberwolves on offense. Outside, Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And it's good for 2. SGA's got 5 points so far.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards looking it over.
I'm looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an all-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. That one misses.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Now Randall, after the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Conley, jacks up a three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. SGA passes to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Edwards. Williams gets the bucket.
Nice job by Williams, carving out some space on that one.
Here's Conley. Down low. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's SGA. He has 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that was all set up by the attack of SGA, getting deep in and spraying it out there for the triple.
McDaniels outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
One shot.
Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein against Gobert. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Randall. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Randall's got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Randall outside. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein with it. Still scoreless. Dort wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Dort's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Randall against Holmgren. Randall with the bucket.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
The Thunder with the lead. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Dort. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
and you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. And there's Randall on the assist by Gobert. And that's 10 points for Julius Randle.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Now here's Williams. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. To the right side. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
McDaniels outside. Edwards kicks to Randall. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 13 points.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Conley. Holmgren in the corner. Wallace, the pass to SGA. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Here's Dosunmu. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against San Antonio. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. Now, Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Wallace. Goes up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. And it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 1:31 left to play here in the first, and he makes that one. SGA's got 24.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Shannon. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Highland passes to Clark. 4 on the shot clock. The 3-ball. Highland misses. The Thunder leading by 10. Wallace looking for an opening. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Wiggins outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace misses. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Pass to Shannon from past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
SGA against Highland. To the middle, here's Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe. Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 3, the small forward. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Randall outside, puts up a deep three. Rebound by Mitchell.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Wallace, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Here's Reed. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Randle from outside. Randle can't get that one to fall. The Thunder leading by 13. Pass to Wiggins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Highland. Nothing on the board. Now here's Randle. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Wallace against Clark. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Launches a three. Highland with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Randle with the ball. 20 points for him. And Randle throws it down.
For Randle, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Holmgren dishes to Wallace. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Out left to the wing. Randle down low. He's against Wiggins. And yes, it's good. Randle's got 8 points in the quarter.
Taking it himself, Randle changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Highland. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, SGA. Fades. And there it is for him. SGA's got 26.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now Edwards. He has 5. Dosunmu finds Randle. Six on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. Edwards puts in the three.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Randle. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. That free throw good from Randall. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Now Dosunmu. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Dosunmu's got 6.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
SGA from outside hits the three-point bomb. And the Thunder lead by 10.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 8. And the shot goes in. And that's now 29 points for Julius Randle. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. SGA on the wing. Edwards defending. Got a piece of it. And now Minnesota on the fast break. McDaniels passes to Randall. Over Joe. Rebound by Williams. Joe in the corner. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Joe. Offline with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Joe, still without a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Conley in for Dosunmu. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Thunder have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Inside. And here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Finally, the pass to Reed. And here is McDaniel. Outside, Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Mitchell outside. Here's Hartenstein. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Williams to end the drought. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Dort passes to Williams. Driving in. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Slashing the D to pieces on that drive. Williams is opportunistic on his attacks and's got the speed to convert.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio. Conley gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. 1:58 left now here in the second. McDaniels outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Williams for 3. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
SGA passes to Hartenstein.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Outside, SGA. Back to Williams. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. SGA against Edwards. Pass to Conley. Fires top of the key. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
SGA surveying the defense. And McDaniels with the block. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the target center.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The lead is 2. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. For 3, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to the right wing. Holmgren against Randle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Randle. 3 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Thunder trailing by 5. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Conley with a wide open look. They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Back to Gobert. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the right iron.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Here's Randle. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 5. The kick out to Williams. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And the rejection by Holmgren. SGA against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Randle outside. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City.
Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And, of course, the Timberwolves. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're looking for a strong finish here in the final stretch as they're currently holding that top spot in the conference, which obviously puts them straight through to the postseason.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That one on Dort. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Conley against SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Pass to Randall. Here's the three. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got 32 points in the game.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Back to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Dort. Dort against Edwards. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
Outside, Edwards. Gobert, the screen. Edwards, no good. Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Julius Randle.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Here's Randle. 32 points in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert against Hartenstein. McDaniels. No good from outside. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-6 run. Dort passes to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Conley to the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Outside, Edwards. Randle right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Conley against SGA. It's stolen by Randall. Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dort. From outside, off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to McDaniel. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. SGA finds Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now Williams back to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Over by Conley. Outside SGA. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Take a break.
You know, all
Take a
game
break.
long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Mike Conley. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And he sinks the second. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Minnesota making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. The Thunder in fourth.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
The Thunder leading by 3. Wiggins, a screen on Highland. Here's SGA. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Williams against Edwards. Pass to Dosunmu. He nails it, and we're tied up. Dosunmu's got 9 points.
Love the pass from Reid that time. These guys love playing with him.
SGA against Highland. Beyond the arc. Wallace, good. 8 points for him.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Highland passes to Edwards. Over Wallace. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Flying in, it's Edwards.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
It's a close game here in Minnesota. Outside, SGA. Joe, good. Joe's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's Edwards on the wing. Wallace covering. Outside, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's SGA. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. Timberwolves trail by 3. Highland passes to Edwards. Over Wallace. Edwards, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 40.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. It's the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 4. Dosunmu, the pass to Shannon. Back to Dosunmu from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Wallace finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Reed with a screen on Wiggins.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the 1.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Now Joe. For three, Mitchell. The rebound by Dosunmu. And it's Clark in the corner. Here's Highland. Up top, Randall. The rebound by Mitchell.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
At the top of the key, Wallace. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Shoots over Highland. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Holmgren the screen. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Highland. And here is Dosunmu, covered by Joe. Out to the right wing. Clark finds Dosunmu from deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Joe drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Randall. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Highland against Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. A miss that time would have put him up.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Randall outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Minnesota making some changes. Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Highland. The Thunder also changing it up. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And SGA's subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you. SGA kicks to Mitchell. To take the lead. Randall grabs the board.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. SGA against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Mitchell against Edwards. Over Mitchell. Edwards, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. SGA against Reed. Out to Wallace to take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Osumu finds Randall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Gobert with the block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Kick by Randall. Here's Dosunmu. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Holmgren against Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. Randall no good. Thunder shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. SGA passes to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Gobert. Back to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And here are the Thunder now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. With the step back. SGA kicks to Williams. And the 3 off target.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Outside Edwards. Mr. Gobert. Outside Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
The Thunder with the lead. Dort is screen on Conley. It's stolen by Edwards. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Randall throws it down. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Outside, SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Randall dishes to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Takes the 3. That shot no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the post. He's defended by Randall. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Conley finds McDaniel. For three, Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 37.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Holmgren against Randall. Over in the corner, Williams. Clock at 2. Screen by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort lets loose a three. The shot is off. Gobert with it. Randall outside. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. He drills the three.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now Williams for three. Knocks down the three.
And oftentimes when they need a bucket, Williams is there to provide it.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Holmgren against Randall. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. That does not go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Off the glass.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Edwards inside. Defended by Dort. Big time move inside.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 15 feet away, it's good.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels sprint. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Edwards. Nice step back. Sweet move.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Outside Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Randall outside. Now Gobert. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels in the post. Working on Holmgren. Dort with the rebound. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good, old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
The lead is 2, and so they foul intentionally.
Shoot 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Beyond the arc. Gobert there for the rebound. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.